Today I want to talk about half guards. Now, before I get into it, you'll notice that as I both have ankles, knees, and hips. You see what I mean? I can be standing or I can be kneeling, right? So it could be here, right? His shin capturing my shin. It could be here, his thighs capturing my shin. It could be here, his shins capturing my thighs. Or it could be here, his thighs capturing my thighs. You see those four possibilities, right? And sometimes we refer to them as various fractions: half guard, quarter guard, 1/8 guard, 1/16 guard. You know what I mean? Because they're different. Some people just call them all half guard, but they're not. You know what I mean? And today I want to talk about what to do when his thighs have captured my thigh. What happens down here is hugely dependent on what's happening with your arms, right? There's a big difference between you having an underhook, he has an underhook, no one has an underhook, where your body is, where your head is, all that business. You see what I mean? So we'll start with the easiest one. So imagine this, or just watch this. I've gotten here on Max, okay? And I have a hold of his shoulder, right? Or maybe I have his kimono's dangling and I've passed this to my hand, like here, sitting about in this position, right? And he's got my leg completely trapped, okay? Now from here, what do? I hold the inside of his knee and I walk my foot up. Bump, 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 bottom, bump, 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 bottom, bump. Bottom bump, but you don't have to sing. Okay? And now look, my knee is high, my foot's low. Now you take this, you push it off, there's a cliff here. Oh look, my knee has escaped. As I said earlier, first you escape your knee, then you escape your ankle. Here, really close it up. No. So yeah, there. Now he's gonna be clamping this. Right? And now, how do I escape my ankle? Right? I mean, I could try to switch to whatever, but I mean, in order for me to escape my ankle, we'll make space and stuff. So here's what I do, okay? I hold the inside of his knee here. I hold this. And if you, like I said, if you can't have this, just get a shoulder. But this is better, right? Right? And now, I make sure this foot down here is angled out this way. I'll turn it. Here, I'll break down his neck. I'll turn it. This foot has to be up. Don't have this foot straight, because then he will roll it. See, damn. Have this foot here out this way. And then you take a little pressure off. And then for sure, his little radar brain, well, his brain, is not a little brain. He's going to think he can go this way, right? Bridge me over, Max. Ha! Really bridge. See? There you are. Right? And let me do it again. Here, wait. Let's face this way. Right? So, I'm here. He's closing it. I have a past lapel right out of his shoulder, and I hold the inside of his knee, like this, right? And then I walk my foot up towards his bum as high as I can, toe heel, and I push it over the cliff. Bam! My knee has escaped, right? And now, I just do this a little bit, and 99.9% of the time, if this guy's wearing like a white belt or maybe a blue belt, he's going to try and bridge me in this direction, bridge me this. See? And then you can get your foot out, put that, and you just stay here, and you look at the referee to give you the 3 points. Okay, but let's not talk about this, right? Let's say, as you're passing, okay, that you weren't able to get this, or whatever. He's blocking and stuff. And let's say you were able to get here. Okay, you now have an underhook, and your head is under his chin, okay? Like this. Now what are you going to do? He's pushing away this hand, right? So now what are you going to do, right? You're going to tripod up, right? And now from here, I take my chin off. In a real fighter, man, you leave your head under his chin. I'll put it over here and be nicer than that. Okay? In a real match, you put it under his chin and do the, what are those Pez dispensers, you know? Oh, hey, it's Howard. So here, I'll put my head over here. Right? And now from here, you push this down and you shake. Dun, 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 and look, my knee's up. Okay? And now, you pull his arm up. If it's underhook, fine. This is also good. Here. And now, don't push the bottom knee, push the top knee. And then look. You're free as a bird. So, once again, you're in his half guard. Okay, his thighs around your thigh. Okay? And once again, you've managed to secure an underhook here. Okay? Like so. Perhaps you have his collar, you have an underhook. He can't, he's not doing this. You've gotten, okay, that conversation's been had. Okay? And now you're doing the Pez dispenser thing to him. Or your head can be on the ground if you want to be, a nice guy, or whatever. You know what I mean? So now, as I was saying, you cannot allow this hand to mess with this leg. You see what I mean? So you either have an overhook and you're pulling it up, or you have an underhook. If you have an underhook, you have double underhooks. See? If you have this, and he's messing with this or whatever, you could do this, right, and pass to this side, as or if you have double underhooks like so, you can walk your hands right up. And now, you can escape the knee, put it down over here, and then do this one. Right? And you look at the referee for your 3 and 4. Or where's the 3? There it is. Because that's the pass and the mount. You know what I mean? You could still pass to this side and collect the 3 only for the pass. But this provides you the opportunity to collect the 3 and the 4. And I don't know about you, but 7 is better than 3. You know? So we've discussed how to pass the half guard when I have this. I have head control, right? We've just, that's right? We've discussed how to pass half guard when I have one underhook, right? We've discussed how to pass half guard when I have 2 underhooks, right? But how do you pass half guard when the person on the bottom has an underhook, right? And I am not able to, this is a problem. Yeah, because he's going to go this way in a moment. He's going to be on my back, right? And then, okay, so he has an underhook. What do? Something, right? Because something's better than nothing. You hold on to his head, right? And then you hold on to his shoulder the same way. Start a class, whatever the first one we did was holding head, holding shoulder, or possibly the deal, right? Now, it's basically the same thing. He has an underhook. You're holding on to his shoulder, and you wouldn't bother at this point trying to pass the lapel. You back step at this point. You're holding on to his knee. Just like at the start of class. At the start of class, we were doing shoulder and knee, right? And then tricking him into letting you get your foot out. This time it's shoulder and knee. Here we are. You see what I mean? And now you have this preventing him from bridging you in this direction. Right? You just move your bum up. Bump, 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 bump. So you get this point, right? Here, come on, keep it closed, man. He still has your foot. How do you get your foot up now? Your bum is now far enough out. Your pedunculum is far enough out that your foot no longer needs to be here. I can do this. See? Actually, I can do this. And even if Maz tries to bridge me, try to bridge me. He's not going to. See?